We decided to just be there for sick call at least, just to make sure that nobody needs anything this morning. Because it is the weekend, so it's like if anybody needs anything, they're gonna have to wait till Monday. So just to make sure that everybody's squared away before the weekend, we're gonna go in and run sick call. But as soon as like 6:30 hits, because we start sick call at 5:45. We like it to be over by 6:20 so that we can get out for formation. But sometimes it goes over. Anyway, but as soon as 6:20 hits or 6:30 hits, we're gonna head back to the barracks. Just do whatever we decide to do. Work out, take a nap. We're not gonna be doing any PT together. It's up to you. So whatever you want to do. So we're just gonna come back to the barracks and chill out until 9:30. So yeah. Did not get to sleep in, but that's okay because I fell asleep at like 7 o'clock last night, so I got a very, very long night of sleep. And when I say we, I mean me, because not sure where the other medic is at. I know that one of them has food poisoning right now, but guess y'all never saw this before. This is the aid station, guys. We have meds in another room down the hall. This is where we keep all our meds. I'm gonna be real honest, I hate the dress uniform so much. I don't mind like when we get to wear the green coat, but we're wearing Tropics, so that's like Class B uniform, but you wear like ribbons on it and your RDI. But anyway, why do I look like a weird businesswoman, bro? And I only have this one ribbon because I've been in the army for like 2.7 seconds. So, that's cringe. At least my RDI looks cool. The medic RDI. But anyway, at least I only have to wear this till probably 11 or 12. So, yay. And also, bro, what are these shoes, dude? They look like a clown. These look like clown shoes, bro. Or like, why do I look like a preacher, dude? The sergeant that was supposed to be inspecting our uniforms to make sure that everything is in the right spot or whatever. So we all had to form up in our like platoon formations, and then our first sergeant isn't here right now. So the second to the first sergeant was like, platoon leaders, platoon sergeants, take charge of your platoon and inspect their uniforms. So he does an about face and he just tells us that he's not inspecting our uniforms and to just go back home or go and do something else until the 11 o'clock formation. So I'm back in my barracks and I'm about to take these shoes off, guys. Oh my word, they hurt my feet so much. I remember when we were in basic training and we graduated and we had to wear these, and they made us march to the graduation spot. It was like probably like a mile, half a mile or a mile. And I remember that my feet hurt so much after walking in those, bro. 0 out of 10. These shoes are terrible. And also can't forget the lovely Garrison cap. Oh my word, I look like a... Actually, guys, so it's like when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wow, my dress uniform. But when you go out there and everybody's in their dress uniform and everybody's looking all dressy, low-key, everybody be looking so sharp and it actually looks good, okay? But it's like just like when I'm like, bro, I don't want to wear this thing. Oh my word. Actually, when I was in basic training and we had to get fitted for these, I don't know what happened to my measurements. I don't know what happened, but they made this uniform way too huge for me. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it somewhere, of me in my uniform. It looks so baggy. It looks so bad. So, I hired an alterer, and I got this uniform altered. And it fits now. So I'm kind of glad that we decided to do sick call this morning because there was a guy that came in, and he needed quarters, so I got that done for him, and then he said, I hope that I'm better by tomorrow because he said he was planning on going to see some movie. So, just in my conversation, I asked what movie. I don't know anything about I don't really watch. Okay, I watch movies, but it's like people make references from all these movies that I have no idea. I've never watched them. I don't really watch the popular ones, dude. I just watch the free ones I can find, So, he told me that he was going to watch, it was a brand new release from The Chosen, and I was like, there's no way that this guy's going to watch The Chosen, like the Bible story, the life of Christ, okay? So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then he said something about it, like the Last Supper. So it's like The Chosen movie, but it's like for like Easter. And I was like, no way. I was like, I watched that too. I was like, my mom, my sister, they're into that. And then I got into it. I don't know if y'all watch it anymore, but so I looked up this movie because I was like, well, I would kind of like to go watch it. Because I've never been to a movie theater before, because most of the time, the movies that they play, it's like, don't really know what they're like. What if it's sus? So, I know for sure that a Chosen movie would not be sus. So, looked it up. See, there's a movie theater in Hinesville that is airing it, and it's a brand new release or something. So, I got a ticket for it. So, I'm going to the movies tonight, guys, at 6:30. But it's like a 3-hour long movie. So, 3 hours and 40. That's a long movie, dude. But whatever. Anyway, I'm so excited. Gotta do at least one chin up in the uniform. If it's like, it kind of feels like I'm not gonna be able to get my arms up there, guys. Feels like it's gonna break. It's scary. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Sorry that you had to see my belly. I am officially off work for the weekend, and I got off work at it was like 11:15 that we got released. So, went and grabbed some lunch. This is like chicken and like some other stuff. This is half eaten, and I also got ice cream, but I ate that on the way home because it was gonna melt for sure. But, I thought I could make it 1 week without somebody asking me out. We got so close, but someone stopped me in the parking lot when I was walking in with this. Guys. Oh my word, I'm cringing so hard right now because it's just so awkward, bro. It's just so awkward. It's just so awkward, bro. I don't even... Well, let's just say that my browsing turned into... Well, anyway, let me explain. I went to Ollie's, okay? These are energy drinks. 12 energy drinks right here for $6.99. Half the price of what they normally would be. Whoa, had to buy that. Because, I'm the type of person that I love to have all kinds of different choices of beverages in my fridge, so when people come over, that they have, a lot to choose from. And people come over here very often, okay? I don't know why. I don't invite them, they just come. Anyway, which isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing, okay? I'm totally fine with people coming over, but... It's hard to explain. Anyway, $9.99. It was $30, bro! So, this is, the ghost stuff. And it has no caffeine in it. It's just, a hydration drink. See, it says it right there. Hydration drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. That's less than $1 for a drink. Let's check this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. How much was this? $6.99. So that's 50 cents for a drink, kinda. Okay, and then this, I've never heard this before, but it says that it's a natural caffeine. So I like to have a pick-me-up something in the morning to get me going. I don't drink coffee, so I have to have something. And I've just been using ginger ale lately. That little bit of sugar helps enough in the morning to get me through sick call and to PT. Because sometimes it's just too early for me, bro. I'm not a morning person. Waking up at 5 or 4:45 every day is not working out. But it has to, because I have no other choice. But anyway, so $9.99. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4, 24. Bro, I don't even know how to calculate that up, how much that would be. $10 divided by 24 drinks would be... Is that 24 cents per drink? Guys, I don't know math. I am stupid, okay? I have a 30... My ASVAB score was 39. Very low. Hardly was even enough to be a medic, honestly. Wait. I just realized that my door was low-key open, and I heard someone in the hall, and I didn't want them just walking in, because that happens. The Army is just a different place, guys. It's hard to explain. It's just normal for people to walk into your door. So I have to make sure that I have it locked, because especially now since I don't really have a roommate, let's just say I'm not always wearing clothes, okay? If that makes any sense. Okay, and I'm don't want y'all to walk in on me when I'm half naked, so. Anyway, back to the drinks. Okay, but it says that it was $30, so gotta steal on that, okay? And I already drank one of them. They're pretty good. Last but not least, let me pick this up and move it. These are the Ghost energy drinks. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. The price is $12.99, so I got these for almost $1 a can. These are good. Those are good to drink before you work out. It's like a pre-workout. Those are good for pre-workout. So I'm like, well, that's a cheap pre-workout right there. Anyway, so got all these drinks. My refrigerator is about to be so full, and I need to clean my refrigerator because this right here is trash. There's nothing in it because I didn't really want to bring it out last night because I was in my pajamas. I didn't want to bring it out to the trash last night. But if I let it sit out on the table, it starts to smell like old pizza in my kitchen. So I put it in the fridge, and that fixes the problem. So I need to remember to bring that out. But I want to clean my fridge because I haven't cleaned it since my roommate moved out. Like, I don't really use it that much. But it's pretty dirty when she didn't clean it when she left. So, need to fix that today, probably, before I put those drinks in. Okay, and then also, oh no, I hope that you did not see that. That's a present that, well, I saw some stuff at, so I got this stuff at Ollie's, if you didn't notice by the price tag. I don't know if you guys go to Ollie's or whatever. I bought two Christmas presents at Ollie's, because I know it's only like May or April or something, but it's like, I saw something that was super hilarious and funny there, and I had to buy it for Dad and Jonathan. So that will be part of their presents for this Christmas. Hopefully I will be home for then. If not, y'all will get them later. And then also, let's see, what else did I get? Guys, I was having a heyday there. Like, bro, I wish I could have been, like, adulting, like, a couple years ago. Because, like, remember, like, all those Amish, like, discount stores that used to be all over the place? Like, I remember when I was, like, 14 or 13, probably, that you could get, like, 10 candy bars for $1. You could get food, like, so cheap. I mean, like, it's out of date, but, like, me, I like stale food, and also I don't mind if food is out of date, so that's just me. Anyway, so these, 50% off, and let's see what the price is. 99 cents, so technically got all of these for about 50 cents, so, and then also got these 50% off. They were, looks like a dollar something, I can't tell, but so, you know, mint's gotta have a mint. And then I went to Five and Below because I just wanted to, like, you know, look at stuff. But then I found some socks there, and I really need socks because, I mean, these are not, I can't wear these with my Army uniform. I can't wear these in PTs, and I can't wear these in, whatever you call them. I can't wear these in OCPs. But I need them for, like, I need socks for, like, my civilian, when I'm working out in civilian clothes, because I have socks that I have had since I was most likely 12. I think Mom got them for me for Christmas, and they have holes in the heels now because I've just been wearing them for years and years and years. But those socks have really lasted. But it's time for me to buy some more socks. So I got these for $5, and they look really cute too. So also, these, you'd be like, well, you bought some Sour Patch Kids and Reese's. You are so wrong. I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to show you what I bought. Looks like it says 2 pairs of socks. 2 pairs of socks. Okay, guys, I have to open these. Hold up. Okay, welcome to the socks on box, okay? We're going to start with the Reese's. And it says there is 2 pairs in there. I don't know if I said that earlier. Wouldn't that be cool if they were Reese's scented? Anyway. Oh my word, I'm so excited, bro. These are epic. Bro, I wish that we could wear these with our OCPs, bro. Low-key, how would they know? Better not do that. Anyway, King of the Cups. So I'm gonna wear these with my my cowboy boots, cause like I don't like to wear long socks with my my tennis shoes unless like I'm wearing long pants. That would work too. But imagine that if I wore these with shorts and shoes, then everyone could see them. That would be cool, low-key. Well, we'll have to see how that looks later. And then this is Want, Eat, Repeat. Okay. Sour Patch Kids socks. And by the way, I got these for $5. And I got these for $5 too. It was from Five and Below, so that makes sense, right? It just says, Mommy can't save your taste buds now. Okay, and kids rule! Kids rule! Well, I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid anymore, but I would love to be one. so excited about my socks. I think that's all I bought, guys. I can't wait to tell Mom what I got Dad and Jonathan for one of their Christmas presents. It's gonna be so funny. I tried to call her in the store because, well, don't want to give out too much information because I would give it away, but I tried to call her in the store because I needed to ask her a question about them, but she didn't answer. I tried 3 times. Oh my God, guys, that reminds me. I was in the store and some lady that like was wearing like a dress, but she was like wearing like a skirt. Like, she looked like she was a Wesleyan Methodist, but she wasn't, I don't think. No, she wasn't. She said she was not a denominational. She invited me to church, bro. Well, she must think that I need Jesus. But I told her that I already go to the Baptist, like the Grace Baptist Church, and she said, okay. And then she was like, well, if you ever want to come to our church, and her church sounds low-key cool, but I already have a church, so sorry. But dude, though, I wish that I knew Hobby Lobby existed before now, like, they have, like, so many cheap food there, bro. Like, it's even better than the commissary. I guess I didn't even know that Hobby Lobby sold food. And, like, I know where I'm going now to get drinks for, like, the field. You know how I always stock up on a lot of energy drinks for the field? Because that's pretty much the only place I ever drink energy drinks these days is in the field, because you're going to need them. And we're going to the field again in June, so. Is it normal for people to go to the field this often? Asking for a friend. Guys, I thought a bird just flew in. It sounded like it. Anyway, our sergeant major told us today that our battalion is the busiest battalion on this base, and that's why he was letting us off early today, so we could have some rest time. So he must have cooled down after all the. I can't blame him for being mad about people getting DUIs, but I just hated that everyone has to get punished for it. But like, I remember we had a drill sergeant in basic training that said that that's going to happen. He's like, if just one person in your unit gets a DUI, everyone's going to be in trouble for it. And it's true. But anyway, yeah, I got off on a bunny trail. Don't remember what I was saying to begin with. Oh yeah, Hobby Lobby, bro. Hobby Lobby? Ollie's. Bro, I did go to Hobby Lobby today, but I had to walk right out because I was like, well, I'm going to spend too much money if I'm in here because, bro, they have so many cool things. And they have so many, like, American things for, like, 4th of July is... I just choked on my own spit. 4th of July is kind of coming up when it comes to, like, stores and businesses, having their 4th of July stuff out. 4th of July is still quite a ways away. But anyway, they have so many cool things there. I can make my house in Pennsylvania look so good for the 4th of July, bro. I'm not even going to be home for the 4th of July. But anyway, so I had to leave there because I was like, I'm going to spend money. I don't want to spend a lots of money on more decorations, but there's like a lot of cute ones in there, and a bunch of them are 50% off. But, I have it rain on myself. It's called self-control when it comes to spending. If you don't have self-control, bro, you're going to be broke. You can't be like that. Anyway, and then I also went to Five and Below. Like I said, oh my word, Five and Below is so cool too. Like, I love that place. And then I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. Didn't buy anything there because I never buy anything there. It's just very expensive. I just like the shop. I went somewhere else too. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I don't remember, guys. But Brianna told me that I should go to Walmart because they have like good dresses there, but I didn't go there. So. But I kind of want to go there because I kind of wanted to buy, whatever you call it, material so that I could put up a curtain in my kitchen. Because the plan is to, like, do, like, a half curtain. Here, let me see if I can explain it. Because, like, here's the thing. This is a very, like, tall and skinny window, and it's kind of, like, stuffed in between. Like, ain't nobody had that tall and skinny of a window in their kitchen, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was, like, thinking, like, I've seen these before, and I kind of thought they were stupid, but I think that it would match it pretty well. Is that you have, like, so, like, you have, like, okay, hold on a second. You have, like a normal, like, you just, like, what do you call those curtains? They're about, like, this long. You know what I'm talking about? And they're, like, all raffled up on that thing? On the curtain rod? Have, like, one right here, okay? And then there's, like, a curtain rod right here. And then you have curtains that you can actually close, but they're only, like, this long. And it looks cool. In my opinion, I think it would work out pretty well on this window. So, I'm going to do that. I need to figure out how many yards of fabric that I need, though, because I'm not sure. And I also have to buy curtain rods. So I'm going to have to figure out what kind I need. Because I think that I'm gonna have to buy the kind that fit like inside the window instead of on the outside because of how it's made. Especially, I mean, maybe on the top I can get a normal curtain rod, but on the bottom, I think I'm gonna need. Oh well, I'm gonna go to Walmart and figure that out. Should I go to Walmart right now? No, I need to clean out my fridge actually. And then if I have time between cleaning out my fridge and stocking up my drinks in there, if I have time to go to Walmart, because I have to go to a movie tonight at 6:30, so I have to make sure I have time. Well, guys, I don't really know. Okay, guys, Operation Clean Out the Fridge. So I'm gonna see if these are removable actually. Oh, this is gonna be so easy to clean though. And also, bro, these are so cool because you can just put drinks in them. Like, I never had a fridge like that. Dude, Jonathan and Heidi, well, maybe this one doesn't come out. Jonathan and Heidi have a fridge that, like, instead of it being, like, shelves, like, let me show you. Or, I might not be able to, guys, I'm gonna have to move the fridge just a little bit. I think to get this out. I didn't think I was gonna have to move my whole fridge to get it clean, guys. I try not to complain, but okay, let's try this again. Guys, I'm gonna have to move my table. Okay, hold up. Also, my quads are killing me. I think I said it before, but big owies. It hurts to get up and down. That might be this. I think it will fit out now. Okay. Also, these are very dirty. Don't judge me. It's not my fault, actually. Because I never use this fridge. My roommate does. She's not, and I don't have a roommate anymore. Anyway, instead of them having, like, glass shelves like this, they have, like, wire rack shelves. So if you, like, set something in wrong, sometimes it falls over. I hate their fridge so much. I don't know why this was on there. This is not a brand new fridge. That is confusing. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in the sink. Just gonna wash it like that. Dude, oh my word. So this reminds me, bro, when I was like 12 or something, and there was this lady that she paid me. It was either $50 or $100, which I thought was so much at the time, but it was nothing for the amount of work that I did for her that summer. To come clean for her during the summer. Not a big problem. The thing is that this lady, oh my word, their whole entire yard is filled with garbage. Their whole entire house, the most disgusting thing ever. She wanted me to clean out her fridge, bro. The disgustingest fridge I ever cleaned out in my life, bro. I don't even... Guys, and that is why I value my truck so much, because for years and years and years, as a little child, from like 11 years old to like 16 till I got an actual job, I did stupid, disgusting jobs for hardly any money just so that I could save up to buy a truck. And because, let's just put this side note in. Okay, let me put this in the fridge. Or, I mean the sink. Let me just tell you this right now. Here's the thing that I never understood. Okay, this is my rant for the day, okay? Something that I never understood is that when Jonathan was younger, when he was like, you know, like the ages 12 to like 14, you know, 15, when you're like not old enough to get an actual job yet, it was like, people would be like, oh, you want to come over and weed eat my house or mow my lawn? Bro, he would get paid so much money for this. And then I would be like, he got too old to do that stuff. He got actual jobs. Bro, they wouldn't pay me as much. And I think it's because the old ladies had crushes on Jonathan, and thank God they didn't have a crush on me, but I'm just saying. So anyway, because also this is gonna be just one big old rant. This is gonna be my whole big huge rant for the day, so I probably won't be ranting anymore. But no promises. You know I love to rant. I'm not necessarily mad, it's just kind of fun. Anyway, dude, there's this guy here that said about, we were having a conversation about people having vehicles. Okay? This conversation comes up very often because there's a lot of people in the Army that don't have vehicles. And it doesn't make any sense because everybody has a solid income, okay? Even lower enlisted. And I don't want to hear about it. I don't want people to say, lower enlisted don't make that much. Yes, we do, guys. We make plenty of money. People just spend it on stupid stuff. because it's like, maybe, like, if you look at the check that we get, maybe it doesn't seem like it's very much money, but you don't have to buy food and you don't have to pay for housing, okay? So when you factor all that in, you're getting a good amount of money every month. So, him saying about, because I was like, yeah, I mean, like being an adult, you have a full-time, steady job, buy a car. And then he said something like, well, not all of us were blessed like you to be able to have a vehicle when you were 16, and it made me so mad, bro! Well, it didn't make me actually mad. I rarely get actually mad anymore, okay? Dude, when I was younger, I was a mad kid. But anyway, that's a whole other story for another time. It ticked me off, Loki, and I told him, I was not blessed with that truck, bro. I was not blessed with that truck, bro. I worked my cheeks off for years so I could have a down payment for it. Okay? And I only had a $3,000 down payment on that thing after working for years. Because you don't really get paid that much to do odd jobs, okay? I saved and did so many stupid things so that I could buy that truck. I don't want anybody to say that I was blessed with it. I was not, like, I don't, like, I mean, that's true, right? Like, blessed with something, that means, like, you're given something. That means that you're giving something that you don't really have to work for. Like, because, like, let's look at this. Like, say that someone's fit and strong. You're not going to say you're blessed with that body. No, anybody that's fit and strong, they're not blessed with that body, bro. They worked for it, okay? You see what I'm saying? I was not blessed with a truck, and I was not blessed with a house. I worked for it, bro. Anyway, so you see what I'm saying? Like, I would say that I was, like, blessed with family. I did not work for that. I did not have to search for it. I was born into a good family. I would say that I'm blessed with that. I would say that you're blessed to have a good job, because you don't technically have to work for a good job. I mean, you do, but it's like, if you can find a good job, I would say that that's a blessing. I would say that having kids is a blessing. It's like, because it's not really, I mean, obviously, it's, not everybody can have kids, okay? You know, see what I'm saying? So if you can actually have kids, you're blessed with kids. You see what I'm saying? My opinion is, you're blessed with something if it's given to you without a whole lot of work put into it. Okay? But if you put a lot of work into something, you are not blessed with it. Anyway, okay, back to the fridge. Let's pull this crusty thing out. It's honestly not even that dirty. It's just like, you know, like, it's got some crumbs in it. And I don't like that. And my back is showing. Well, anyway, good thing I'm by myself right now. This thing. This thing. And then we're going to pull this out. Okay, this one is kind of crusty. Look at that. This one is actually glass. A lot of this stuff in here is plastic, so. And then these little jars. Okay. I'll just set these over here. Oops. Gonna check and see. This doesn't really need clean too much. Probably just a quick wipe down will work with it, honestly, because there's not really anything stored. I do have ice up here, because I like to put ice in my big old jug before I go to work, you know? Okay, I'm going to start by spraying down the inside of this thing with my Dawn Power Wash. I live and die by this stuff, bro. It's just so good, and it smells so good, too. So, I'm going to just kind of spray this down and let it sit while I'm washing the other stuff. Just gonna spray this down real quick too. Hopefully it doesn't get in my ice. Okay, my dudes, things be looking much better. I just put one drink in there because I want to make sure it could fit, but look. All clean, all clean. Also, this is clean. So now I gotta put all this stuff either back in or in the fridge. This right here, my roommate left this. It's like coffee creamer. Bro, I don't even like drink coffee, but like literally it's in date and there's nothing wrong with it, so I just kept it just in case. And then bacon bits, it's literally in date. Low-key, I'd be just eating these raw, whatever that means. And I think this is cheese. This is mine. Anyway, she did not leave this behind. But, yeah. She also left, like, some random, like, some kind of like lunch meat behind. I was like, bro, why did you leave stuff behind? Like, then I just have to clear out the fridge and throw stuff away, bro. But it's okay, I guess. She also took my toilet bowl cleaner that I bought. So that made me a little bit mad, but it's okay because I just used this instead because, like, guys, like, I don't have any choice. I was cleaning my whole house, like, last weekend, like, you know, Friday night, Saturday, that I do, and then I went to clean the toilet and then realized, well, don't have toilet cleaner, so I had to use that instead, but it actually worked very great. Also, I already cleaned my floors and swept my floors, like, swept and mopped them last night so that I wouldn't have to worry about doing that today, so that's nice. So that means, like, cleaning-wise, almost everything is finished for the weekend. But, like, this stove, guys, I'm gonna run to the commissary after I load stuff into the fridge, and I'm gonna buy foil to put on these, because, like, bro, half foil, some of these don't even have foil, we need to fix that, so I'm gonna do that, and then also give this stove, like, a deep clean, because I haven't actually just, like, give it some good elbow grease before, because I don't really use it that often, but I'm planning on starting to use it more, because, when Brianna and Fiona come in, like, a couple days, they're gonna be bringing my cooking stuff, like, you know, like, stuff that you used to cook with, like, not actual ingredients, but, like, you know what I'm talking about, like, spoons and bowls and all that stuff. Anyway, so I want this stove to be clean for me to use it, so, because it's, if you look closely, it's kind of crusty. The inside, I mean, it's got some crumbs in it, but that's just how stoves are, and it's a pretty small stove, though, too. I don't know why they made the hole big enough for a normal size stove and shoved a little stove in there. It doesn't make sense. Same with the refrigerator. I think I've mentioned that before, but look, you can put a full size refrigerator in there, but they just put a mini one, so whatever, I guess. Check this out, guys. Look, I am stocked. I am stocked with beverages of every size and shape. Well, not quite, but guys, this reminds me of when I was like 16, because I had just graduated from high school. And, for some reason, I know why. Okay, let me show you. One of the things that I got for a present for when I graduated from high school, one of the things I got from mom and dad, because I remember that they got me a lot of stuff or they gave me a lot of money. I don't really remember, but anyway. Guys, I got a lot of money when I graduated from high school. Let's just say that. Like, I was able to buy, like, the toolbox that's in the back of my truck. I was able to buy that. I was able to buy tools to put in that toolbox. And also, I had money left over for me to save. So it was great. Anyway, she bought me this, which I don't use it right now because since I don't have a roommate, I just put everything in my fridge. But before I was like, drinks kind of take up a lot of space since you stall in there. So I would keep mine in that fridge so I wasn't like getting in her way. But anyway, I'm going to show you the picture. I went to the store because I wanted a lot of different Mountain Dews and actually a lot of drinks in general to keep in my fridge that I had just got in my bedroom. So I went to the store and I got Scads. I think it was $60 worth of pop, and back then, that was 3 years ago, back then that was actually a decent amount of pop. It was before prices went through the roof, okay? So I had like every different kind of Mountain Dew that you possibly could get. I'm not sure what all other stuff that I had, but I stored all the boxes like of the extra pop that I had because I could only store like 12 cans at a time in my fridge, and I stored it all like by my bed. There's just a big like long like big stack of pop. It was so cool, bro. Good times. Anyway, I'm going to wrap these now because when I was at the commissary I got some foil. I think this is foil, aluminum foil, yes, and it was really cheap too. 25 feet. That's definitely plenty. So, but I have to make sure that I have enough time to do that before I head to watch the movie, because I don't want to be late for that, because I already bought a ticket for it. This made the whole entire stove just look like so much better. Now this thing right here is kind of like wonky, like that's kind of weird. It doesn't sit in there like it should, but it is what it is. Just add my candle. This candle will be making my place smell like a real home, you know what I'm saying? But I just realized that it's like 5:55, so I need to hurry up and get ready to go to watch a movie, guys. Because I just need it. If I don't hurry up, I will be late, okay? And I do not want to be late. From now on, whenever somebody asks me out, since it happens quite often, shockingly enough. Guys, that just goes to show how desperate the men are around here. Anyway, I'm just going to show them this picture, and I'm going to say that is my dad, and then hopefully that it will scare them off. You know, we'll see. I'll get back to you on how that works. Just got back from the movie. It was epic. 10 out of 10 experience. Definitely want to do that again. And And when I got back and I pulled into, bro, there's like 2 different parties going on right now. There's one over there and there's one over there. I hope nobody does anything stupid tonight so we don't get in trouble for something dumb involving, you know, some kind of alcoholic, whatever. So, anyway, gonna end the video out here because why not? And there's not really much else to do. Just gonna eat a Kit Kat and go to bed. So, bye.